going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about my OpsCore setup here and then hit on the nods a little bit. Yes, we're back in the kitchen. Spare bedroom still getting set up, so kitchen it is. But yeah, it's going to be over helmet setup and talk about the nods a little bit. So to kick it off, these are, if I can get it off here, these are the UANVB KATANAs. It's an articulating housing. They are made in the United States, 3D printed, and they have a lifetime, no questions asked, guaranteed warranty on the housing. So if you were to LARP with the boys out in the field or something and your face meets dirt and these break, no questions asked, you'll get them replaced. Those are the three main reasons why I chose these. And the only binocular devices I've had experience with are 31s, and these feel really close in comparison to weight. If it wasn't for the 14 eyepieces, I think it'd be pretty damn close. But it's a very simple housing design. There's nothing on here like external. There's no manual gain. They auto gate. The only thing on here is a LEMO port for a battery pack. So as an option if you want it there. And then turn them on and off. It's just like a surefire tail cap. Click them on, or you click it, turns on, click it, turns off. So I like it for the simplicity. Inside I have Elbit white phosphor tubes. I was pretty skeptical on getting the auto gate, like an auto gating housing, but to be honest, they've been pretty nice so far. They there hasn't been a time where they auto gated too dim or too bright for me, so I really actually like it. And then the eyepieces, like I said, they take PVS-14 eyepieces, so options are endless there for aftermarket accessories or replacement parts. Like for example, I have the Nocturne Industries PVS-14 like clear sacrificial lenses on here up front, and then just the Nicorium wraps. For my mount, it's just a Legacy Wilcox. They did the clear anodizing way back then, but it does the job still. It's just the old ones like this compared to the newer ones now. The newer ones have a longer arm up here for your linear travel. That's the only difference, but other than that, it holds the notch nice and secure. Base helmet, like the helmet itself, is an OpsCore Fast SF. I had a Team Wendy in the past. This is 10 times better in my opinion. The only thing I like more on the Team Wendy was their BOA retention system. I really like that more than the little OCC dial. Right here, I have a little Princeton Tech red light, 2 modes of red, and then if you hold it, it's white light. I would say it's for all the little admin work that I do, but realistically, when I'm out in the field actually doing training, I always have a headlamp on, and if I ever need red lens, I'm in the prone anyways, and it's just easier to use my headlamp. This is just one of those things where I rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So it's there. Right here, little S&S Precision Manistro, same thing. I like simplicity, so this is just, I chose this over the Hellstar just because it's a tail cap again. You can click it. Right now it's strobing in IR. And if you just press these or hold these 2 buttons on the side, it'll strobe in green. It is green, so. And then it just turns off. For the headset, comms, and ear pro, I run the Peltor Contact 6s. I personally like the contacts over amps, and I have a boatload of PTTs from Peltor, so it all works out. But I like these more than the amps, mainly for the mounting system. I hate how the amp arms mount and they break really easy. And then also if you ever low crawled with amps, they suck. They are always snagging and stuff. These still snag, but not as bad as the amp arms. This is just a little coffin work crypt. I was always running like a rubber band up here on the mount to secure my down lead. But anytime I pulled my down lead out, it was always adrenaline rushing and I needed comms or pre-staging and hooking up into radios and whatnot. I always end up ripping that rubber band and it'll always be old and I have to replace it. And then when we index, or I just need to take my down leads out of my radios, now I have no retention because I just broke that rubber band. So I chose this, the coffin work grip. Also, if it ever snags on a tree branch or something, which happens quite often, if it falls off, it's still secure somewhat, and I just grab it and put it on there with Velcro, put it back on there. On the rear of the helmet, it's just an obscure counterweight. I run 3 of the lead weights that came with it, and then there's one missing right now because I actually had to replace our thermal the other day when we were hunting some coyotes. But I usually always keep 2 spare 123s in the back as well. And then just a little IR flag up here, and then a little carabiner because I usually will tie down the nods right here. And then sometimes I'll use the bungee that comes on the base plate. But other than that, pretty simple setup. And then lastly, inside is just the standard padding that comes with the SF helmet. But overall, I've had this helmet for a while now, I think coming on a year. And like I said previously, I had a Team Wendy, and this is so much more comfortable to me. Really like this. I really do like the rails over the Team Wendy rails. Really limited with what you can put on there. But you're also limited on the ops core if you are running the contacts. The only nice thing about running the amps was mounting them back here, and then you have all this rail space. But I don't like having a lot of stuff on my helmet. So, but yeah, pretty short, simple video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want more details about the nods, the katanas, let me know, and I'll probably just make a video dedicated to the katanas. But other than that, thanks for watching, and we're gonna wrap it up.